Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Striker's Crib. And yeah, we're finally getting around to playing some Alan Wake 2. It is a free game of the month. I never got around to picking it up, but just too much going on in the background. But yeah, finally able to get around to playing Alan Wake 2. Their first game, story wise, was solid. Like, it was interesting. But I think as far as the gameplay went, it got very freaking repetitive and very freaking annoying. So I'm hoping Alan Wake 2 does like a little bit of that, but not to where it becomes exhausting, but still keeps its story as good. I guess there's some visual cutscenes. I guess real life cutscenes in this game, apparently. It's my understanding. But I'm kind of going this kind of blind outside of that. So let's start it, check it out, see what's going on. We're going to keep it. Uh, let's go normal, because. And also, I'm having me a Castlevania vampire killer, guava pineapple.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
So, assuming this is attached to the first game, like the hidden part of the last game, you might want to go back and rewatch the first game. I think I made a playlist of the first game. If I didn't, then let me know, and I'll go ahead and make one for you. But I'm pretty sure it's continues the last game. Or from the last game, whatever I mean.
Come on, Ed. We should go.
Already gone.
So I got a couple games I want to play on the side besides Alan Wake 2. I want to play God of War 2018, more MXATV. What else? There's something I said a minute ago. High on Life, maybe. I don't know. I did record a episode of High on Life. I didn't like how it exactly went. So if I do play it, I'm gonna be like replaying the first episode. But we'll see. Oh, hello. Which a lot of the game's humor is like Rick and Morty, and I'm not really a Rick and Morty fan. For me, it's just not great. I'm more like a Family Guy kind of fan through and through, but either way, like, it's not crazy on it. My issue. So this is a very strange beginning of the game. Okay.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Yep. Okay. All right. I guess just get moving anywhere, I guess.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
All right.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just
Ah,
getting
okay.
started. Let's head
Good
down
to
the
know.
hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, but sir, can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing. You know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Alright, case or goals, okay. Murders, alright.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Alright. Wait, what? Almost. Why can't this...
Doesn't look right.
Okay, how do I remove those clues then? There we go.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
You don't say. I would have had no idea. It's kind of it.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
No.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Cool. Okay.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Okay.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's every...
I had to review the clues.
Yeah, I know, I'm just making sure I had them all. Alright.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Because.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. This mug always cheers me up. My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
All right.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
You say so, bud.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. Gone missing.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. So I know it's gonna happen.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
So I'm assuming this case Baldwin is gonna get annoying at some point. Probably actually put like 2 and 2 together. Do the extra work, which my lazy
Casey, I think something's been
I
put
could enjoy
inside
that.
Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I don't know. All right. Coolio.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Yes, the diner.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Kind of
Seems
iffy on
like
like
a
the
nice town so
deputy
far.
and
Murders
people
aside,
here. I don't know.
pretty woods.
I don't know. That's
The
just
lodge
me.
we got set up in.
I'm kind of like
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
unsure.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task,
Well, I
but
trust my
hopefully
partner
the
to
sheriff
do
will be
pretty
more
here.
helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
But thinking maybe I played too many of these games. I don't know. But yeah. Also, like I mentioned earlier, I do have Beyond Two
Can't
Souls.
fit the clues all together yet.
Never did play through on.
Heart
Maybe I'll play
removed,
that
Tripod,
alongside this. I don't know.
tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Stuff in something for us to find.
Cult stuff. What other explanation is there, my guy? Cult stuff. In a jail when cult stuff. Anyways. But yeah.
Here we are.
I do want
Let's
to upload
drive
more
back to town and
playthroughs,
meet the sheriff at
walkthroughs
the diner.
than just like one game, where I try to have too many going on at once. Just because I don't get sidetracked on my stories and what's going on. Because I will. Believe me.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Alright guys, I think we got this one here. If you are enjoying Alan Wake 2, we won't wait to continue this. I'm probably going to continue it either way. Let me know. Also, if you haven't already watched the recent playthrough I did of, what the hell did I play through? Alone in the Dark. There we go. It's still early morning. I've been up maybe a little over an hour, so I'm still waking up. Bear with me. Be sure to go check that out. I actually did enjoy the game. There was an episode in there that didn't get posted because apparently OBS failed me, like everything else fails me. Maybe I'm the failure. I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling a bit. We gotta get to God of War 2018. I might start that after Halloween. High on Life, probably, maybe. I don't know. Let me know up on that one. MS for ZTV. There's also Beyond Two Souls. I'm trying to keep the Halloween season like in like the dark, like Alan Wake, Alone in the Dark. I'm trying to keep that in its appropriate time, I guess. So maybe God of War and those games might get pushed back a little bit. I don't entirely know, but I think the next game probably will be Beyond Two Souls next to this game. I've also had in the back of my mind to play Detroit Become Human. It's a game I played years ago and never finished because the game failed me. Yes, game failed me. It freaking froze and it made me mad ever since, and I never went back to it to actually finish the freaking game. So if you want to see me do a Detroit Become Human playthrough series, then be sure to let me know. Make sure I'm not muted. Because I've been horrible because I did all this in a video and my mic was muted. I've actually done that before. I've actually recorded a whole video and the mic was muted. I don't remember muting the mic to begin with. That's the weirder thing. But anyways, yeah, any other game suggestions for Halloween or games in general, please let me know. A lot of games that we never got to was just because just too much going on in the background, events, time, so on, etc. So maybe I'll try to fit one after Halloween. Maybe we'll do like a mad Christmas kind of deal. Maybe in like December, late November, give or take, and we'll toss in like a horror game somewhere in there. Like we do got to go back to the Dark Picture series. We're way behind on that. We're like what 3 or 4 games behind. Like we played what Man of Medan, and I forget the other one. Man of Medan. What was it? One came after Man of Medan. Little Hope, I think, was it? I don't remember. But yeah, we're way behind on that, so we got to catch up on a lot of games. LA Noire was a game planned months ago. Never posted it because apparently the audio was goofy, so I never posted that video. So we got to go back to that. Maybe that'll be for a Twitch stream. So make sure you are following me over on Twitch because I stream every single Friday, and sometimes I kind of stream whatever. Lately, it's been like Fortnite, Rocket League. I'm slowly getting back into Rocket League. Still love that game. Still enjoy it. I know I religiously stream Rocket League in the mornings for a while there, back in the day. Maybe 3 years back, 3 or 4 years back, somewhere like 3 years back, I want to say, almost. And whatever else I said to stream on Twitch. We gotta get back to Borderlands 4. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. If you do intend to pick up some G Fuel, there was a BOGO that happened just recently. By the time this goes up, BOGO might be gone, unfortunately. But in the future, if a BOGO does show up, make sure to use code Striker. It doesn't save, but does support for the BOGO. It's a buy one get one. I know I wasn't too on with that with like the awareness and whatnot, but that's kind of why you join the freaking Discord. If you want to join the freaking Discord, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will send you an invite via the replies. But yeah, if you do pick up anything G Fuel wise, make sure to use code Striker. They just released the Ghostface reskin, I do believe, which was a sour cherry green apple, I believe was a flavor. Maybe I'm messing that one up. Also did a Michael Myers one. That was a sour cherry. I'm trying to remember. Sour cherry blood orange, I believe was a flavor. So maybe I'll do a mock-up of that flavor, and I'll mix like Chucky and then Power Pellet, which not gonna be sour, but it'd be like a good reference, I guess. Like I know I've made cherry orange as a mix, and it was pretty good, but I don't think I ever used those two specifically. I think it was the Power Pellet, and I think I used like Contra Mandarin Orange. I think it was something like that. I forget what it was. Yeah, tons of G Fuel collabs coming that look really cool. There's a Demon Slayer one that was just launched last month. Dan, if you like that show, I started watching like an episode of that. It seems pretty interesting. Maybe I'll watch more of it. Yeah, I'm kind of rattling on and kind of rambling. So I never really know how to end these videos or start them. So I kind of like just ramble until I'm done talking. So I'm not gonna keep you here for 45 minutes, just me talking. As always, make sure you keep energized. To do it keeps it going. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace!